A very proud South Australian family are behind the Ben project. The Shahin family really moved into top gear with this project back in February 2015 when plans were lodged to redevelop the old Mitsubishi Motors test track here. And what has transformed since then is mind-blowingly good. Sam, congratulations. I know you're a hard marker, you're a perfectionist and there is work to do, but this is off to a tremendous start.
It is off to a great start. We are very proud to have this development in our own backyard in South Australia and in Australia. I think we can look any facility anywhere in the world and say this is as good as anything anywhere in the world. I'm so proud.
You should be. Give us a sense of where it started, because I think it really goes back further than February 2015. Construction started, I think, in 2016, but the dream goes back further, doesn't it? Where does it come from?
Well, it goes back quite a while. We've always aspired to have a facility in Australia that is as good as what they have in Europe. You know, they are absolutely spoiled for choice in the US, all over the world. We do have some fantastic facilities in Australia, but to get to a point where we can make the case so compelling for anybody overseas to come to Australia and say we have a great facility and we want to come to Australia, that has been an aspiration.
What were the influences as far as some of the design is concerned? I understand the likes of Mark Webber, Mark Scaife, people like that had some input, didn't they?
Yeah, I have no ego. I just put my ego in my pocket and I just went everywhere. Anybody that will open a door and come and talk to me and say, what makes a great racetrack? So from the point of view of the racetrack, we wanted something that is so unique. We didn't want anything that feels or looks or replicates any other racetrack in the world, any other corner, anywhere in Australia, anywhere in the world. And that was the first question: what sort of racetrack do you want? And the answer really was difficult to find. We wanted a fast, flowing, technical circuit that is going to reward great drivers. And from there, the questions became easier to answer. There are some great corners in Australia, there are some great corners all over the world, but to try and sequence them together in a racetrack has been an absolute labour of love, but the product is epic. This is a great circuit. I am, of course, very, very biased. And I'm as I walk up and down pit lane, I just keep my ear to the ground, asking every driver, what do you think? And the smile goes from ear to ear. It's a great racetrack. I can't wait to hear the testimony of the professionals.
Give us a sense of the timeline here, because as you and I talk, there is some construction happening just down the way a bit with the go-kart track. It will cater for drifting, ultimately drags and four-wheel drive. It's going to be a real hub, a real precinct, isn't it?
Well, this is a motorsport theme park. This is a real theme park. You know, you can go to entertainment theme parks, you go to all sorts of theme parks around the world. There isn't a motorsport one. And we thought, why not? Let's just put one on. And to drive or walk through a gate and see all those disciplines of motorsport represented in the one place is a very unique proposition. Now, some of the cynics will say there is a very good reason why this has not been done anywhere in the world, and I get it, but we're having a crack, we're having a go, and at the end of the day, it's the motorsport public, it's spectators, participants, drivers, owners, that will vote with their feet, that will tell us whether we've made a big mistake or whether we've got something very, very unique right here in Australia now.